Charles in Bloomington, Indiana. Hey, Charles, what's up?
Yeah, hi. Mostly I agree with you and all your callers, but the one thing I kind of can see where Kyle's coming from is I've actually had some moments where I've risen above it, but where I clearly didn't even get considered for a job because I was white. And one was when I was interviewing some black schools. They were firing all their teachers and blaming them back in the 90s for poor performance instead of just addressing the problems. And so they were just replacing them with, I guess I was just going to be a scab, I guess. And so every single school that asked me, this was in Chicago, they interviewed me that day at the fair, said, well, how can you relate with our students? What experience do you have in our community? And I just was honest. I said, I have none, but, I'm willing to learn. And I didn't even get a call back. And I had about 3 other people I went with, and they were white, too, and they said they didn't get hired either. Now, I don't know for a fact that was why I didn't get hired. Who knows? I may not have had straight hair that day, but it's like that was kind of a shocker that none of us got even considered even a callback.
But here's the white privilege part of that, Charles, is that you were shocked by that. That was probably the first time in your life that you had to sit down, scratch your head, and think about that. Imagine if that happens almost every day.
Yeah, I know. Another time was Greyhound. I tried to be a bus driver back in December, and they called me in, and of course, they didn't know what color I was, and I was the only white candidate, and they needed like 17 drivers, and about 13 of us showed up, and we all gabbed with each other, and we all were not really qualified, really, and we didn't have any experience. I didn't get a call back at all, and it's like I was no more or less qualified. It was just like, right. God, okay, I'll ignore that one. And then the third time would be when I was at Amtrak. I was hired, and people would come up to me and say, why were you hired? And, because close to half of the 400 people in the res office are black. Now, the office is closed, but at the time they're black, and the people would, even blacks would come up to me and say, how did you get hired? And I thought to myself, do you have to be black to get hired here? And so I just would laugh, and my best man's black, so it was like, I just laughed, and he laughed, and he goes, I don't know how you got hired, Charles. So it's like, that's kind of humorous, but at the same time I thought to myself, why should it be so hard for me to get hired?
Right. So, welcome to discovering that your white privilege is starting to slip a little bit. This is my point, Charles, that if you were black, you would be able to tell me about a lifetime of these experiences. Did that person let that door close in my face because I was black? Did that person walk on the other side of the street because I was black? Did that person just lock their car door because I'm black? Did that bank teller, not respond to me because I'm black? Is that guy following me around in Macy's because I'm black? Literally every day of your life. And you and I have never experienced these things because we're white. And so when we do experience them, they pop out. We go, holy cow. And that's when you realize what white privilege is.
All right, thanks a lot. You're great, as always.
Thank you, Charles. Thanks for the call.